Hi guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Abby.
And welcome to our safe space.
Hello, there it is. It's good.
Oh, so the metronome counts us down.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a metronome that counts us down.
Yeah. 5, 4. It's kind of like Freddie and iCarly.
2.
5.
But he doesn't say the
but
one.
He doesn't say the one. And
Yeah.
then Sam's like, why do you never say the one?
Really? She said that? I don't remember.
Or maybe that was me imagining it. I don't know.
Maybe it's a figment of your imagination.
And then Freddie got with Sam and Carly.
Bro, he really did. Freddie's pulling all the women.
He was pulling me.
He was. Did you see his outfits?
A1.
A1 outfits.
He was like on stilts the first season.
Was he?
Yeah, because he was so short.
Really?
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Freddie.
I don't even know if it was just the first season, to be honest with you, though.
Poor Freddie. Short king.
Short King.
I love how that's how we intro this episode, just talking about iCarly.
Miss iCarly.
Yo.
Hey, guys. This
Hey,
is a
guys.
special podcast.
It's us. What up? This is a special podcast?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
because it's our final days living together. Last
was
week
so
we talked about
dramatic.
burnout, and it was very unstructured. And I
Yeah.
promise you, this week I actually came up with the structure, you guys.
Yes.
Well, the unstructuredness of last week was not because of Abby. Let me make that clear. I don't know if
No,
everyone
it was
thought
both
that.
of us. We were both tired.
We're extremely exhausted.
It's because we literally went out the night before. And
We
we
did.
don't do that.
We don't
so
do
then we
that.
were just sitting there like dead.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm still a little exhausted today, but less exhausted.
Yeah.
No, same amount.
Same amount, but like.
But we're recording earlier in the day.
Yeah, we are. It's
in front
a
of a window.
prime 5:03 p.m.
Hold on. Let's take a picture so we can
Oh,
post
I hate
it.
This. I hate this.
All right,
Okay.
just one, because let's hope it looks good.
That's Megan and I have adopted a new strategy with taking photos. So if you're like us, we take photos and then we literally hate them.
Yes.
Like, we're not the type where we'll be like, okay, keep taking one until we get a good one. We'll
No,
take
no,
a
no,
couple
no.
and we'll be like, that's so bad, put the phone away.
Or we just, my new thing is, just don't even show
That's-
me.
Oh, yeah. That's perfect.
Like, I just don't even,
Yeah.
I don't even want to know
I don't want to know. So Megan was like, we
Low
just got to take them.
expectations.
You just got to take a bunch
to have them.
and don't look at them
Yeah.
until later.
Because when you're old and wrinkly, you're not going to care about if you had acne
I
that day
feel
or
like
something.
We're really ageist on this podcast.
We are a
We're
little.
always talking about the old
We
people.
are a little.
We're like,
We're not.
the old
It's
people.
respectfully.
Respectfully. Respect your elders.
That's right. Yes, but this podcast will be about our last days living together, Abby. An end of an era, if you will.
Wow, this is sad.
Yeah.
I forgot this was a sad topic. Like,
Abby's actually leaving me, you guys.
okay.
I'll be here all
What do you want me to do?
myself.
Stay here? You want me to stay here?
You couldn't have just spent another year of money to be with me?
No.
You couldn't have just hung around this town?
No.
Had to move home?
I think I really need to
save
go.
money with
I
your
think
parents?
I really need to graduate. Sorry.
You're right. It's
You
the
know I'm
FOMO
right.
for me. I'm like, ugh.
The FOMO of graduating? Really? Because I feel like it's the opposite.
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah, I feel like, I could see that. There could be FOMO on both our parts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, I just took a little self-care walk, if you will. And, because I was doing work all day. You know, finals are coming up. Shout out to finals.
Yeah, so let's get a timeline real quick. So today was our last day of classes. Woo!
Yes.
And
was.
then next week is finals week.
Boo.
So,
Boo.
like, we'll still be here, but, like, we don't have, like, a set schedule. Like, it's
Yeah.
just finals week.
Finals.
And
Maybe we'll do a
then
drinking
we
game
move
next
out
week.
in... That's
That's
such
such
a
a
good
good
idea.
idea.
Okay, so we move out in a week, so we'll record one more episode.
Yes.
Yes, before...
Next Thursday, we will drink responsibly.
Yeah, maybe we'll do, like, a truth or drink.
I already know everything about myself, but I'll do it to get drunk. Not
okay.
drunk, reasonably tipsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
Abby and I don't
anyways.
drink a lot either way. Well, I was telling a little story, and
Oh,
I
sorry,
completely
go
forgot.
ahead.
No, it's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I'm trying to keep
I'm
this
sorry.
thought. No, it's
Um,
fine. You just interrupted me.
forgot
It's
what
okay.
it was.
No, it was me walking, and then I walked back where little Abigail's going to be graduating and where I will be graduating next
Stop.
year. And it was nice.
That's
And it's
nice.
sunny, but it's super windy.
Yeah, it's really windy today.
And that was something that you wanted to hear, right? Talking about the
Right?
weather. We told you. It's really fun.
We talk about the weather now.
All right, moving right along.
Okay.
Let's start off before we get into anything today.
Yeah.
Our highlights.
Oh God.
and our lowlights.
I'm sorry. I know that this is always coming every
It's always
episode,
coming every
and then I
episode.
feel like each episode my responses get worse and worse, and I'm just like, what is my highlight in the
No,
night?
to be honest, my low light might be, it's Abby level, because I'm exhausted.
Oh, okay.
So I was gonna be like,
I thought it was
I'm
gonna be
tired.
really sad. I
No.
was like, oh, you
No,
good,
no, no.
homie?
I've turned that part of my brain off, at least for this week.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like the past like 2-3 weeks have just been like a switch off brain
Yeah.
type of vibe. So
For sure. Well, then it like all hits you at once, and then
Yeah.
you gotta deal with it. But until then,
oh god.
no.
Okay. So,
Deal with your emotions
Oh.
as they come up. But also, sometimes you just gotta turn them off.
True.
Yeah.
Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
Elena up in here.
Oh, true.
Turning off our humanity, not our humanity, but our emotions.
All humanity is lost.
Yes.
Elena did it, so we can do it too.
Do it.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh god.
oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, my
Okay.
voice sounds even like I just
Um,
sound. Ugh. I'm listening
You're being
to me.
mean to yourself.
I know I am. I'm sorry. No, I'm.
We had this
I'm
talk
listening to
yesterday.
my. We did. We did, you guys. We've actually had it for this whole week.
Yeah,
Abby's
we
just
have.
been my therapist.
Yeah.
It's really been helping.
Yeah.
I
I know.
Gotta bring the mood up.
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Woo! You know what I'm saying?
Stop yelling.
Okay. All right. You. Low light.
Okay,
Tell me.
okay, stop. I'm trying to think of my low light and highlight are like the same thing
Okay.
because it's bittersweet that this
feel
was
like you
my
said
last
that.
week of school.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like that's like
You
both
never
my
know. You could
highlight-
go for your masters.
maybe eventually, but I feel like
Or
that's
not.
both my highlight and
And
low
your
light.
low light.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I mean,
Yeah.
along with your highlight and low light, it was my highlight this week.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yes, it is bittersweet, but like saying goodbye.
No,
No, not saying goodbye. Saying
Yesterday's
have a good
gone.
summer. What is it? Hags. To all my
Hags.
friends in class. I was
Hags,
like,
guys.
guys, don't you worry. And then, like, hoping that you'll hang out with people, but sometimes you just know that
No,
it's
it
not
just
going to
doesn't
happen.
happen.
But you tell
Yeah.
each other that.
Yeah.
No, I generally do want to hang out with my friends from class,
Yeah.
but it's just like, genuinely, when will I do that?
I know. I feel like summer's the type where we're like, it's gonna be a great summer, and
it's
then
gonna be
summer
so
comes,
long.
and you're just like working all the time. And you have no time to hang out. with
Yeah,
people.
guys, I gotta make a lot of money this summer.
Yeah.
Gotta make up that
We're working
moolah,
women.
that cash. But also, working women that are trying to have a good time.
Yes.
Am I right? But also, it'll probably be mostly work.
Yeah.
But that's okay,
That's
because
fine.
we have to really become the capitalist women we were meant to become this summer.
True.
Because I think we've been throwing a lot of hate on the government here.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I don't support
Are
it.
you a government apologist?
I think I am. I'm so grateful to everything that this
Okay.
country does for me. And I'm so glad that I will be able to earn money and work for my country.
Yes.
Because no one wants... Seems like
It seems like
no
nobody
one wants to work
these
these
days.
days, including me. That was all a lie. I don't want to work.
That was actually part of our improv. In case you couldn't tell.
And scene. I really, really don't want to work, but I might apply at Trader Joe's. So everyone hit me up.
Hey, I'm gonna be there every
Trader Joe's
day.
plug.
Every day. They're gonna be like, this crazy woman keeps going it every day. I'm gonna be like behind the aisle.
You're like, I don't even know
staring
her.
at you.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Gotta make
Okay.
money. So
Wait, so that was your highlight?
that was my.
Your
Yeah,
low
that was
light,
my
highlight. Saying bye to everyone? Okay.
Well, not saying
was
bye,
both
but
for
just
you.
forming relationships this year
Are
with
you
people.
Copying me? Oh no, I see what you're saying. Okay, yes.
No,
yes,
I'm
yes.
not. It's almost as if you're reading my thoughts. Oh my god. I know this is not related to the podcast,
What? Go
but
ahead.
I think we should watch Breaking Bad tonight.
we
We
should.
should.
We should. Wait, what episode are you on?
I am on. I finished season 2. Finally,
oh my
guys.
God, you finished season 2?
Yeah.
Oof.
Rough days.
Rough days out
On
here.
season 3. I think season 3, episode 3.
Okay.
I'm slowly getting there.
We won't say any spoilers. Even though it's been many years, we get it because
Yeah.
we didn't watch Breaking Bad until late. So
Well, yeah, Abby sooner than me.
I watched
but
it 2 years ago, but
That's yeah.
or
that's-
last year actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. So
Moving
what's your
on.
low light?
I told you I'm just exhausted.
Oh. I told you.
Yeah, I am
I feel that.
exhausted in a way that I'm like trying to enjoy these final days with Abigail.
I feel that.
But I'm so tired.
Right? I feel like I've low-key like never been like this. Burnt out, but not in a bad way, from school.
Yes.
Does that make sense? I feel like I've never felt this burnt out, but I think it's just the collective of the past 4 years.
Yes.
It's like a collective thing.
It's also the end of our because we haven't had a full year of in-person school.
Yeah, you're so right. I know. Yeah, we haven't.
So it's
You're so right. That is
hitting
probably why
different.
we're tired.
Yeah, we're
I didn't
so
even think
exhausted.
about that.
We're so
We
tired.
were just inside for
This
like
is like
a
the
year
first
and a
time
half.
for 2 years. Like
Yeah.
we've had our
That's a
spring
good
outside,
point.
mingling with people,
Hey.
having a good time.
Anyways, we're still gonna give you that episode where we just sing.
Yes. Still needs to come, but
Yeah.
the acoustics
At
are
a
great
later time.
downstairs. Later time.
Yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
don't worry. It's coming.
Don't worry, don't
We
worry.
were mezzos if you couldn't already tell,
yeah.
but we can
Like
do
I
every
said that
part.
like 10
so
times. We were mezzos.
yes, but I was also soprano 1 at one point and Abby was alto, so
Oof.
I was also alto.
Oh, you're just a jack of all trades.
Yeah, well, I
If
mostly
you
just
will.
moved around because I didn't have any friends in the other sections, so there was one year where Abby and I weren't in chorus together and
That was so sad.
it's rough for me.
That was rough.
It was real rough. But no one cares about this. And let's talk about something that people maybe
care.
maybe an
Maybe a
ounce.
sliver, maybe a little bit.
So, our final days. I feel like we need a little insert track here.
Yesterday's gone. The Hannah Montana song.
Oh,
We gotta
I thought you were gonna be
keep
like,
moving on.
Yesterday,
All
my troubles seem so far away. I don't know what you're going for there, but I kind of like
I
it.
don't know. It's kind of a vibe.
Yeah. So my first question on my little list that I made, guys, you'd be so proud of me. I have my
I
notes
forgot
app
we have-
open. I made
we have
questions
our-
yesterday because you know what I will do the week before finals? I won't study or do any of the work that I need to, but I will do everything that I don't need to.
Procrastinate.
But things that make me happy. And speaking with Abby in front of this microphone while her laptop is balancing on this little table on her bed in front of her window makes me happy.
Ugh.
Yeah. So Abby, what has it been like living with me? And vice versa, what has it been like living with yourself? No, I'm kidding. I will also
Why is that
be
so deep?
answering
What is it like
what it's
living
like to live with you.
in your own body?
I mean, you're existing.
Okay.
Give me
Oh my God, this is awful.
give me some pros, give me some cons. And be honest here. I want the people to know.
Okay. Honestly,
Rip me open. It's okay.
my only con would
Oh.
just be that it's like a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for us to like
Not
live
have so
together.
much time together.
No, just so that
No, I'm with
we
you.
can actually plan hangouts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like we're both
don't
like
plan hangouts.
We don't plan hangouts.
This is
'cause
our hangout.
This is our.
It's embarrassing.
This is our hangout,
Guys,
But-
it's embarrassing.
Yeah, but I'm excited for us to like not live together in a sense, so that we can plan those hangouts.
Yeah,
You know
you're
what I'm
right.
saying?
You're right.
Yeah, like you sent me a TikTok
It's
today.
like we're a married couple.
we are. We need time apart. No, I'm kidding. It's
separated.
You, you sent me a TikTok today that was like, oh, one thing is like I'm gonna call my best friend and like tell her like everything. And then I was like, I'm excited for when we don't live together because
Yeah,
then we'll be able to
I
like
can
call each
call
other.
you.
Because now it's like, why would I call you? I'm gonna see you in 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, oh God, I gotta respond to Abby's message, and then I'm like, I'm literally gonna
Literally
see her
gonna
in
see her.
2 seconds.
Literally.
You really have become my
Literally.
married partner.
Yeah. So I think that's the only con, but that's not even like a con. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just, I agree. I was gonna actually rip you open, but no, I'm kidding.
Me being like, what?
Me being like,
Like,
you know
it's
what?
like, maybe
First of
you
all,
should-
she never cooks, she never cleans.
Literally. I really can't think of any other cons, truthfully.
Yeah? It's okay if you think of them
No,
later.
I really can't
You can
think of
always tell
any.
me.
I really can't think of any.
Guys, I'm working on taking constructive
I would
criticism.
say it if I thought of it.
Oh, wow, okay.
Because I would not hold anything back from you.
That makes me feel better.
Yeah. So I would tell you. But
Yeah.
truthfully, I can't think of a
God,
con.
we're not giving the juicy tea
If I
here.
think of a con in a
There's
second,
nothing
I'll bring it up.
juicy.
I'll bring it up.
There's nothing
Um,
juicy.
Pro. So then on the flip side, I guess it's just like pro is
This is
like,
like a
everything.
Craigslist ad. Pros of living with
Pros,
Megan.
Everything.
I won't be self-deprecating, so I'm just gonna let you come up with reasons
no,
why.
yeah.
Yeah. You want me to give some?
I just think no.
Okay.
Let me speak. Let
Fair.
me finish.
I did ask
Let
the
me
question.
finish. I'll
And
try to
you're
think of more
answering.
specific ones, but in an overall general sense, I just feel like it's been really good living together because I think we're very similar.
too similar.
Too similar.
Way too
In
similar.
a lot of ways that come back to like I feel like the core of our being and like what we need in a living situation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I feel like we share like honestly like every like similarity when it comes to like what we would want like in a living situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's the con is we're honestly just guys like I hate to say it we're just like perfect roommates. I know you wanted the tea, but there's no tea.
No, yeah, it's funny because I feel like I was going into this, like, living with you earlier this year, and I was like, I might end up hating Abby.
Right? You never know.
I was like, what if we're not friends at the end of this year?
I know.
And are we?
Are we? We literally end this podcast. We're like, I don't think we ever liked each other.
I don't know if we ever did. No, I second that. I think Abby and I are very similar. So, like, when I think to do something, it's already been done by Abby.
Yeah, exactly.
Or, like, vice versa. Like, I'll go in and I'll see, like, dishes, like, on the dish rack drying. Yeah. And they'll already be put away. Like, I'll see them and there's, like, an enormous amount of dishes and it's, like, bugging me. And I'm like, I know no one's going to put these away. And then I go back into my room and I'm like, whatever, I'll put them away later. And then I come out and little Abby's put them away.
Exactly.
She's just got my back.
We just have the same brain.
Yeah. Or she buys mayo, because I forget to.
Mayo.
Vegan mayo.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would agree with the con.
I know. I'm trying to think of, like, anything else.
Yeah, I think it also, yes, because I think about it and I'm like, wow, it's been so much fun, but in an academic setting.
Oh, true.
I wish it wasn't in an academic setting.
Yeah.
I would like to live with you when we have jobs and we don't have to worry about school.
Fun. Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I feel like we don't go out a lot because you and I are either exhausted or doing homework or we're, like, going to, like, school stuff.
Yeah. I agree with that statement.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once we're, like, actual adults with, like, big girl jobs, then manifesting that for us, it would be fun. Yes, we haven't ruled out living together with each other in the future, guys. Don't worry.
Don't worry,
Don't worry.
We've thought about it.
We have thought about it.
Are we planning for it?
Are we actively searching at apartments? Even though it's a year from now.
It's a distraction.
It is.
From the unknown of the future.
From the unknown and the current reality we find ourselves in, where we're being separated and we don't want to be.
Yes.
But it's not separated mentally. It's only physically, by distance.
I know. But it's going to be interesting because I feel like
God.
I don't know how this is going to go. I feel like it's almost how, like, we didn't know how it was going to go when we moved in together. It's like, now we have this new friendship and it's like, I wonder what it's going to be like.
Well, to be honest, though, you have a con. You've ruined all future roommates for me.
True. That is a con. That's
every
a big
roommate.
Con. That's a good con.
It's going to be like, I'm going to have these high expectations and they will never be filled, Abby.
Okay. Relax.
Ever.
Relax.
Okay. So yeah, did we talk about what we will miss?
That was so boring.
That wasn't
just like
we're just besties and we have nothing wrong. That's not true. Sometimes I feel like you do things to annoy me.
And you do things.
You know what?
We tell each other.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's never been like, oh God, like
I'll be like, literally. It's funny because literally yesterday I was like, I can tell you're being crazy because I feel chill.
Yeah, Abby outed me. She was like, you've been super anxious these last 3 weeks. You should get your shit together before we graduate. Well, you graduate. Whoa! The mic doesn't fall. Are we really recording? Episode? Are we really recording? I don't know. No, you know what I'll say? I'll say it. And I don't think you know this.
Go ahead.
So, Abby and I are cleaning freaks. We are.
Yeah.
And I clean our bathroom a lot.
Yeah.
And I clean our mirrors.
True. My mirror's so bad.
And what I notice about Abby's mirror is I will clean it 1,000 times, but there will always be fingerprints on it. It's like you put your grubby little hands on the mirror.
I don't know how
Were you raised in a barn?
Like, were you raised in a barn? I'm cleanly. So my mirror is so bad to the point where, like, I just don't do it because I know it gets dirty in 2 seconds. I think I just splash a lot of water everywhere.
See, that's perfect. That's like the... Okay, no, that's not perfect logic. That's the logic I would use, like, with my parents when they were like, you need a napkin. Don't rub your hands on your pants. Even though you can just... Their pants are already going to get dirty.
What?
You're just going to clean your hands anyways with the nearest thing. I'm always going to wipe my hands on my pants no matter what.
Okay, but I don't know. It's just always dirty. I don't know what to tell you.
It's just like I'll like sift through the bathroom. I'm like spraying it down. I'm doing like a deep clean. And then like 2 seconds later, Abby's like, yeah, I just got to use the bathroom. The mirror is dripping in water.
You're so right.
That's my one. There's also black mold in her shower. I was like, Abby, leave the shower curtain open. Abby's like, oh yeah, of course. Every single time. It's shut.
Wait, I thought you told me to keep it shut.
No, keep it.
You told me to keep it shut.
We'll keep it. Oh, we'll keep it shut. Yeah. But like, it's like.
But I forget.
Yeah, it's okay. I also do. It's just I like to gaslight Abby and be like, why didn't you do this thing? And then I also don't do it.
No, exactly. And to be fair, if this was like a house we were sharing, I'd be like, scrub that shit. But I feel like it's an apartment, yeah, and like matter. So many people have lived here. I'm like, it wasn't us.
No, it wasn't. Well, it is our shower curtain. They don't just give you a shower curtain. Okay.
No, but there's already like a little bit of mold like around the like molding of
That's from us.
No, it's not. It's literally from the people before us too.
Yeah. You know, this is the first year that I've never cleaned my shower because Abby said the shower cleaned itself at the beginning of last semester. No, I'm not roasting.
Agreed with
I
me.
Did because I've never heard that in my life. Because my entire life, my parents were like, make sure you clean your shower. Make sure you clean your shower. And then Abby was like, we don't have to clean our shower. And I was like, wait, you're right. We don't.
It was a mutual conversation where we both were like, planning out how to clean our shower, and then we were like, but like,
because those are the conversations that we have.
It cleans itself, right?
And we were like, yeah, you're right. I'll just spray some of my body wash on the wall.
And then the next day, Megan put like a sponge in there with soap, so I was like, okay, I guess she wants us to clean the shower.
Yeah, I'd say that's a con of me. I'm fake. You could tell me something, and I'll be
fake.
like, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I, like, won't. Or you'll say, don't do that, and I'll be like, yeah, of course.
Sometimes you do just agree with people for, like, no reason, but I can tell that's not actually your opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
So when you do with me, I'm just like, sometimes I just let it be, because I'm like, I wonder if she's going to say something.
You're like, I know that she's not telling the truth right now.
I know that this isn't your actual opinion.
Yeah, no, especially when it comes to cleaning. Like, you could tell me, like, yeah like, I never Swiffer. Yeah. Abby's never said that, but if someone said that, I'd be like, oh, yeah, totally, me neither. Yeah. Meanwhile, the next day, I'm Swiffering the entire apartment.
Literally.
Yeah, okay, so what will we miss? What will we not miss? I think generally what we will miss is having each other. What we will not miss is...
Genuinely, what we'll miss.
What we will not miss is someone's fingers all over the mirror. Which I know they will.
You're going to miss it next year.
I am going to miss it.
You're going to go into the bathroom and be like,
it's like I walk over there and I'll like clean your sink, and then 3 seconds later, I just don't know what's in there. And you know what? It brings me joy.
Yeah, it should.
You're so similar to Brian. He's the same way. Brian, my little brother. Yeah, Brian, if you're listening, we love you.
Shout out.
He does the same thing. It's like I'll clean the bathroom every time I go home, and then he'll just shave right in
I don't do
the
that.
sink. No, you don't do that. But somehow, hair always ends up in the sink, whether with you or whether with Brian. And no matter how much I clean, it's always there. But it's okay, because you know what? We all have hair. We all shed.
Yeah.
But I will be vacuuming like 3 times a week, even though I hate to vacuum.
I get it.
That's my 2 cents.
I get it. So I don't really know where we got on that topic.
Well, I'm guiding us along.
Okay. Keep going.
So, okay. And I guess this kind of goes along with it. What have we learned from living together / with other people? Because we do live, it's not just the 2 of us.
What have I learned from living with you and other people? I don't know. I feel like, well, I've had a lot of roommates throughout being in college, and I feel like it's just interesting to see everyone's like how they like to vibe, you know what I mean? So I feel like that's what I've learned. I don't know, everyone's different. Everyone vibes different. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. As someone who has never lived with people before, I've learned a lot.
Yeah,
I have. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of boundaries that you have to put up when you live with other people.
True, yeah.
Even living with Abby, like sometimes I gotta be like, just because I'm living in this apartment with my bestie,
it's hard,
doesn't mean that I should be like neglecting my own self-care and stuff like that just because I want to talk to her.
Yeah, it's hard when you live with a lot of people to be like, okay, I need to like close my door and be alone now.
Even when you like want to be like talking with people,
you're
stuff like that.
I gotta go.
No, or also just like chores. I feel like I've learned a lot because it's like I would like clean the apartment, and then I was like, realistically, it's a joint effort.
It's a joint effort.
And I'm not letting anyone in by just doing all the cleaning.
You're not wrong, yeah.
Because I'm a little freak.
Be a control freak.
And I want to control everything. You gotta release control. And it's really hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
It's really hard when there's crumbs on your counter, and they never go away.
I know.
Ever.
Our counters and shit just
They're
like,
just
they collect crumbs
there's
for
so
no
much dust
reason.
on our floor.
And the floors, and literally you can clean it, and the next day there's just crumbs
everywhere.
everywhere.
Like, it's literally not even anyone's fault.
No, it's literally just the way. I don't know why they collect, like, dust that easily. It's so sad.
Moment of silence.
Our life is so hard.
It's so hard here.
It's so hard.
It's so
hard living in this nice new apartment building.
I know, with like granite countertops and a fridge that works. Appliances. I don't know, a shower that actually has hot water.
Our own bedrooms.
Yeah, I know.
With full-size beds.
Yeah, it's so hard being us.
It's so hard.
All right, I think that sums that part up. Our living situation. And then also, let's take a look at this year.
Oh, okay.
Celebrating how far we've come.
Okay, well, literally, we just sang the same note.
Come. Okay, well now that
was weird.
That was a little weird.
That was a little
okay.
weird. Okay.
Keep the energy up. Keep the energy up. Keep the energy. I'm trying to keep the energy up. Oh, so I gotta get it together.
That was like you were possessed. What was that? That was frightening. We need to start recording these. I'll work on figuring that out.
We're recording them.
No.
Oh, we're literally
like
recording
video
it.
recording.
Oh!
Because I feel like that'd be so funny.
Well, right now Abby's nervously petting her hair.
No, it's because my hair's so dead. I'm just like, do I get it cut next week?
Yes.
But then what if that messes up, like, my own view of myself right before graduation?
Well, don't cut it before graduation.
I know. That's why I'm like, I think I just
cut it
gotta
right
let
after.
Be dead. Yeah, I think that's
like buzz your head.
Buzz my head off.
No. Yeah, you want the. Trust
that's
me,
why I'm like.
You want the hair for the grad pics.
I don't want to mess with it before. Anyways, that was really.
It's okay.
Is that a bumblebee?
I don't know. It's scary when we have our window. We're on the 5th floor of our apartment building.
Like, fell back. Whoa.
Okay, first of all, the window's closed and there's a screen. So.
Okay, imagine the window was open. Whoa. You could bust through that screen. Tell me you couldn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
we did
Daddy.
lift yesterday.
Yeah, we did lift. My back really hurts.
I know. I'm in a lot of pain. So first of all, celebrating how far we've come, I just wanted to mention a little shout out to the Insta page. meg.abby.wellness. We started that last semester.
Sorry, what?
I'm shouting into the mic. We started that last semester.
Let me see what the first post is.
Yeah, that was revolutionary for me and Abby because
I like sometimes forget all of this happened this year, and I'm like, whoa, crazy. Yeah, our first post was November 2nd, 2021. Hi, welcome to our fitness and wellness account.
Please stop.
Aww.
It was when we first, like, I remember Abby and I were just talking, and she was like, yeah, we should have, like, a fitness page. And I was like, I've always wanted to do that. Yeah. And now look at us. We've got, like, a collective, 100 followers?
127.
Oh,
shout out to all
lost
of you.
one. We had a 128 the other day.
It's okay.
Listen, it's fine. Be humble.
Soldiers.
Sit down.
See you later. I mean,
honestly, it wasn't meant to be.
I don't blame them. We're annoying.
With our relatable content. And we made the potty. When was our first potty? That was in February.
Sorry.
Wow, we've really come a far way.
It was just funny too because we were like, oh my god, we should start a podcast, and then we were like, okay, like maybe like the summer, and then we were like, no, let's do it right
we were like,
now.
we need something right now.
And then we literally like got the mic
and
started.
we've kept a commitment to ourselves.
Consistent.
Yeah.
February 18th.
Wow. February 18th?
That's a long time ago.
Sorry, just hiccuped.
That's 2 months.
That's 2
almost
months
3
ago.
months. Wow. And the first picture is literally
a
black cherry ice drink.
Which I drank before this, and that's why I hiccuped. Nachos.
I forgot about all these.
Yeah, Martha Stewart. Yeah, what a time. What a time to be alive.
It's okay,
that was probably still our most popular episode, too.
Probably, because everyone listened to the first one. They were like, all right, that's enough.
They were like, I'll listen all the way through to support them.
Of these girls.
And now it's just getting old.
It's dwindling.
It's dwindling.
But for those of you who are still here and listening, we love you so much.
Yes, or if you listen to the first episode and then you didn't listen to anything else, and now you're somehow, like, this is on in the background as you're, like, studying or something.
True.
Or just, like, not doing anything. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Ari?
Sorry.
Tune it down. Yeah. And how far we've come in school. Like, Abby is graduating, everyone. I know we said that a million times, but that's a big thing.
Did you guys know? I'm graduating.
4 years of your life you've dedicated to this school.
I know. 4 years.
And no matter what you gained from it, that was 4 years of your life.
That was 4 years of my life.
No matter what
I'll
you've done.
never get those years back.
You won't, but at the same time.
No. They were good years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Formative years. I mean, during those 4 years, we had some pretty crazy things happening. So, I think that...
Crazy or traumatic?
Well, maybe a little bit of both.
True.
Celebrating how far you've come.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Why don't we celebrate how far you've come?
Oh.
Look at you. You transferred here. You started your first little year here. It's all
I
done.
did.
How do you feel? 1 year in the books.
Yeah, it feels like my life is rapidly fleeting.
My life is fleeting.
I just look at Abby and I'm like, that's going to be me in a year.
That's that's gonna.
And
be
it's gonna
me.
feel like
It
2
goes by
seconds.
quick.
Okay. All
I
right.
know. I remember seeing everyone last year, and I was like, I still got another year. And then I was like, they would be crying, and I'd be like, why are you crying? And now I'm here, and I'm like,
I'm crying.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take it day by day. But yeah, I guess I've come kind of far.
Yeah. You.
Guess I've come
What
far.
did we talk about
okay,
yesterday?
I guess I've really transformed.
This is Megan's therapy homework with me.
Yes, I have really come far
You have.
and long.
You've come.
That's
No,
I didn't want it like that. I didn't mean for it to come out that way.
but you have.
Thank you. Yes.
Do you actually see that?
No, I see it. I see it because I realize that I've only spent 3 semesters here, 1 online, 2 in person, and
Yeah.
it feels like I've been here longer.
That's what I'm saying. You lived a whole year here.
Yeah.
All by yourself.
How about my lonesome?
Yeah.
Well, not lonesome.
And you're
but-
going to do next year?
Yeah.
All by your lonesome.
I'm gonna be not on my lonesome. I'll have my wonderful new roommate.
Yeah,
Marley.
you'll have a roommate, but I'm just saying, you'll be all
I'm
on
by
your
my
lonesome.
lonesome off campus too.
Yeah.
So
God bless.
paying my own bills.
God bless.
I don't know where the money's
She's
coming
an
from.
adult.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Just in case
You're like,
my
your
landlord.
landlord's like, oh, we're
What?
taking this lease back.
What do you mean?
You
No.
don't know how to pay.
That's why I need to really tap into Trader Joe's this summer.
You
I
are
haven't even
not-
gotten the job. I didn't even apply. I'm like, yeah, I'll get the job.
Yeah, I'll get it.
It was me trying to apply 2 years ago and then them being like, we already have enough people. And then as soon as I saw
really
it on
turned you
Indeed,
down.
I was like, it's ready for me to apply.
They're ready. They're ready for you.
I will not be working within my major this summer
No.
because
No.
that's for when
That's for
I
like
graduate.
a later problem.
that's a later problem that I'm not dealing with.
Yeah.
It's like I talk to everyone else in my major and they're like, yep, doing my internship this
Yeah,
summer.
I'm like, what?
I will be doing that next spring.
Yeah.
And not thinking about anything between that.
Exactly.
Odd jobs. Also,
Exactly.
who even uses their college degree?
No
Kidding.
one.
But also.
No one. We literally talked about that in my class today.
Yeah.
Where we were like, literally, you don't need your degree for anything. My professor was like, yeah.
All right. Happy graduation.
See you guys. Good luck in the world.
Good luck with the rest of your, life.
I'm
Isn't
like,
it always? I think it's always like the saddest part in classes when professors are like, "Good luck with
When
life."
they say bye. I know.
Yeah.
My professor on Monday said that. She was like,
Oh.
have a good life. And I was just like,
Don't say that to
This
me.
is too much.
It's just like so, because professors, whether you like them or not, you're seeing them all the
Right?
time.
I know.
Especially if you do like them, though, they become a big
I
part
know.
of your school
Let's
day-to-day
not talk
life.
about it. This is so sad.
But let's talk about it.
No, let's not talk about it.
Let's get into the deep
It's okay.
emotions.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Little
I'm fine.
ASMR.
I'm fine.
Abby,
It's fine.
are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. No, I'm really okay. I don't think it's gonna hit me until September.
Yeah.
That's my like.
It'll hit
Prediction.
you. Yeah, right now you're in the high of like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
graduating.
like,
it's
hey,
summer.
hey,
It's
hey.
warm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be an adult this summer, but a young adult, you know?
Exactly.
And then September will hit.
And I'll be like, ooh,
And then it'll all hit you at once.
where'd everyone go?
Slap right in the face.
I'll be
You
like,
will literally be the definition of a day in the life by the Beatles.
literally,
woke up,
literally
got out of bed,
dragged
Dragged a comb across my head.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, that's
No
it.
more lines.
And then it'll be like the chaotic part where it's like,
Yeah,
no,
that is
no,
my
that's
brain
gonna be Abby
in
throughout the
September.
fall.
I'm gonna be like,
But don't you worry because we're gonna be reunited after this year,
reunited.
or we're gonna stop being friends.
who knows?
But also, just a shameless plug for Abby.
What's a shameless
Speak
plug
this
for me?
into existence.
What?
I want Abby to have her own YouTube page and everything by the
Bro,
time,
okay,
because we will
word.
listen back to. No, I don't know
Word.
if we will, but I want by this time next year, I want Abby to have some content of her own. You know?
Okay. I will try. I feel like my whole life I've been like, oh my god, I really want to make content, and I've even like made content at some points, but
Yes.
like I just never
I
followed
think
through
it's
with
time.
it.
I think it's time.
And I think I'll have the time now, and I really need
It's
to
time
commit.
to begin.
I know, you're
Is
so
it
right.
in?
But
I
I-
said
it's-
Imagine Dragons. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I didn't mean to insult you with that.
Derogatory.
Just kidding.
Anyways,
Mm.
I feel like it's the imposter syndrome though, of being like, I'm not funny. So I think like us doing this together, I have like no like questions about. I'm like, word, like I'll post this
Yeah.
everywhere because like I'm with you, but me by myself, I'm like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, because you.
That's
Yeah,
embarrassing,
no, you're so right.
right?
Because even when we post about ourselves on this
I know,
channel,
I'm like-
I don't repost myself.
I know, same. I'm like, don't post that.
Don't post.
Nobody
Don't
needs to
repost
see
that.
that.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares about this reel that you made that had 12 views.
I
But they
care.
do,
I care.
and I care. I'll be your biggest
The last
fan.
reel, that was a good one, Megan. Thank
Oh.
you. Beautifully edited.
Oh, thank
beautiful
you.
content, useful content.
Well, it was uploaded today, so
I will use that.
stretching
study
for
this
finals.
week. Yeah.
Little, you know. Okay. Yeah. I was just gonna say,
else?
it's under celebrating how far we've come. We already talked about our friendship, and also,
The like hand you just put on my thigh, our friendship.
you all know the truth. And best. Sorry guys, the mic just keeps falling.
Mic drop.
It's fine. Also, we're gonna get, once we get the big girl jobs, not that I'm
We're gonna get
knocking this
another
mic.
mic.
We're
and
gonna get
have a
two
cool
mics.
setup.
We're gonna get two mics.
I
and
feel
have
like
a cool
your
setup and
basement
headphones.
this year we should set up.
Yeah. I'll be like, guys, I need the basement,
I need
mom
the
and dad.
basement.
They're gonna be like, what?
For good.
They're gonna be like, what?
I feel like
What
we
are
should
your
have
friends
a cool
doing
setup.
down here? Yeah.
And we should try to record ourselves.
On my ping pong
video.
table
Word.
with my mom's live, laugh, love signs.
Yes,
in the back,
that's
and
our
the big
decor.
cross.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Didn't mean to make this religious, but
Yeah, you're always making things religious. Baby.
I am. It's a big part of my life. Okay, now, what is, if you had to think of like core memories from this year, what's a core memory that you have from this year?
Oh my god. Okay.
Or a couple.
Core memories. Okay,
Definitely. Oh. I love how I
Say it.
asked the question, and then I'm like, it's my time to speak.
Give me the mic. What were you gonna say? Oh, stop
Guy,
falling.
the mic it's because we're on the bed.
I know.
Returning to our roots. We used to record on my
Stop
bed.
it. I'm gonna cry. Okay, what were you gonna say?
What was the question? I asked it.
What
right?
was your core memory?
Well, obviously starting the potty.
Yeah, I think that like first night we recorded the first
It was
episode.
magical.
Like core memory of us like hitting the end button and then looking at
Yes.
each other and being like, that was good.
that
and
was good.
now we've gone downhill.
Yeah.
The content has been a little lackluster. But
It
listen,
has.
we're telling you this summer, we're gonna come up with better things.
And
Don't
also,
worry.
our Insta's gonna be popping.
our Insta is gonna be
because it
popping.
is. Now listen.
She's a little dull right
She
now.
tries, but she's not giving.
Yes, but we're busy freaking gals. It's
Yes, we are.
hard.
It's
to
hard
do.
out here.
Yeah.
Abby might also have a big girl job this summer, so
Yeah, so watch out, world.
watch out. Watch out, potty world.
Literally.
Because we're gonna have some stuff to talk about. We also are
Um,
gonna have guests on this summer, finally, because I know we always talk about
Yeah,
that.
true. We will
But
have
we
guests.
will have guests.
Sign up now, guys.
So-
We'll put out a Google Sheet. We'll put out a poll monkey. Give us a time so you're available.
That's so true.
We
We're
have
just
like
gonna record a bunch of
strangers over.
content.
Why is that kind of a good idea?
Why is that kind of good? What if we?
What
if we
if
start
you found
interviewing
somebody
people on the
on
street?
Tinder, right?
Okay,
And then
first
we
of all, I would
brought
never
them
be on
over.
Tinder.
Bumble? I don't
Yes,
know.
there you go. Okay.
You
I
guys
have
somebody on-
standards.
on
Kidding.
Bumble, we invite them over, and then
Oh
it's actually
my
a podcast.
God, wait.
Is that consensual?
Wait. I don't
Wow,
know.
that's kind of a good idea. Why
Well,
are we
we-
like Jake Paul right now with our content? We're like,
Yeah, I
or
know.
David Dobrik. Let's get it.
Will we just trap people in my basement? Like, how would that work?
Reminds me of the episode of iCarly where they get trapped. Neville. Or no, the crazy girl.
Oh,
what
the
was her
crazy girl.
name? I don't know, but she traps him in her basement.
Yeah, why are we referencing iCarly so much?
It's so funny.
Yeah. Well, core memory, Abby. That was my
Oh,
question.
okay. Definitely the podcast episode. Okay, let me think back. Me like
Yeah, it's okay. I'm
let
also.
me go in my camera roll.
I'm also-
That helps me a lot when I go in my camera roll. I'm like, what did I do this year?
Oh, core memory. We went to Halloween. Abby brought me to my first frat party.
Oh,
Ayo.
that was funny. That was funny.
It was a funny time.
That was funny.
Like, it was interesting. I didn't have a
Yeah.
lot of fun there, but I had fun with Abby.
Yeah.
The men at the frat party made me feel a little uncomfortable. But
Interesting.
that's just men in general.
I just scrolled past those photos.
Remember that man was arguing with us about Central Jersey? And he, like, was not
Was
letting
he?
us watch.
Oh my god, I forgot about.
Yeah, he was. I was like, dude,
We were,
like,
like,
I don't want to have this
cornered.
conversation with you right
I
now.
was like,
He's like,
Megan,
Central
we gotta
Jersey
go.
is not real. And I was like, Abby,
That's a
hold
big
my
thing
drink.
at our school. Everyone
Yeah.
argues if Central Jersey is real, which it is. We are
Also,
from
they're
Central
from
Jersey.
Southern Jersey, so
Yeah,
they don't really get to
exactly.
speak.
Okay,
Anyways.
that really didn't help me.
No,
I'm
it
trying to
didn't.
think of. Oh, well, when I went out with Gab, Sean, and Josh, we looked at Christmas lights. A core memory. No, this is bad.
Oh.
A core memory was we were driving in the car, and literally.
Oh, wait, I think I remember this.
We, like, Gab was driving, and Gab has like a small car, a small car, and we like made a right. Mind you, we were like blaring Christmas music, all like giggling.
Oh my God.
Gab turned right and literally like went over the largest curb I have ever seen in my entire life. And we literally all like our heads hit the roof. I thought I died for a second. And then it was one of those moments parents were literally like the music got shut off real quick, and then the rest of the car ride was silent. that was probably
like
a
a
core
good
memory
time.
because that was funny, and
Yeah.
I still think about that every time I pass that curb. I'm like,
Yeah.
that was a time.
You're like, good times.
I know, that was good times. I'm trying to think. Honestly, Holly Bash.
Oh, yeah.
That's
That's
so
the thing that our
fun.
school that I've named, but we're not going to name it again
Yeah.
just for copyright. Or...
We went this weekend, and it was so fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Honestly, core mem.
We saw Noah Cyrus, you guys.
We did see Noah Cyrus.
Did we know any of her songs?
No.
I knew one.
I knew 2.
And she didn't play those until the very end.
Until the very end.
So until then.
She's got to build the anticipation.
Yeah. Build the anticipation.
Um,
Build to that.
Yes, that was definitely a core memory. Oh, probably presenting my research. That was a
Yeah.
core memory just because it was cute.
Yeah, core memory. I forgot I went on.
Yeah.
I went to San Diego like 2 weeks
Yeah,
ago.
core memory.
Core memory. Core memory that I just
core memory.
forgot. So it's not
Literally.
really a memory, I guess.
Yeah. Good times. Honestly, anytime we went to the gym,
Yeah.
funny times.
Funny time. Abby and I
Core
were little
memes.
goofballs in the gym.
Little goofballs.
We were like dropping the Olympic bars that weigh like 45 pounds.
Literally.
The gym bros are all like, oh,
They're like,
this is embarrassing.
what are they
Abby
doing?
and I literally re-racked the weight together yesterday.
We did.
Because
the Olympic
I
bar.
usually do that. I take on that
I
responsibility.
could have done it,
but
but
I
you
wanted
kept
Abby to do
making
it.
me laugh. Like, I've done it
Whose
before,
fault
but
is that?
you just kept making me laugh the whole day.
Is it my fault that I'm
It was your fault.
hilarious person?
Kind of.
Yeah, I always do crack jokes at the wrong time when we're
do.
working out. Though.
I was literally like mid squat and you made a joke and I literally could not finish the set because I was like, oh my, I didn't have the energy.
The depth of your squat was impeccable, though. I think that's what I said.
Yeah, you were like, oh my god.
Like cheeks were touching
and
the
that
ground.
was my first rep and I literally still had like 3 more and I was like, I can't.
Yeah,
That-
we
I
re-racked the
can't.
weight. We reassessed.
We literally had like 10 pounds on each. Not even at that point, it was like the 2.5s.
We haven't worked out in a while.
Yeah, we haven't.
But also we've prioritized different kinds of
Exactly.
workouts.
Yeah.
I've been doing more upper body. Yeah.
What's your core mems? Give us 1 or 2.
One core memory was when the beginning of the semester, and it's so funny that I thought of this immediately when I looked above Abby's desk, was when we watched Spirited Away together. Abby and I,
Stop, I'm gonna cry. I forgot we
like
did that.
you said, we never take time to just
It's
hang
okay.
out. And so that was the one time where it was like a Saturday morning, and you're like,
Stop.
why don't we watch Spirited
Should
Away?
we watch Spirited Away this
Oh my
week?
god, should we?
I think we should.
That sounded like
Or
a
at least-
bulldog. That wasn't even like a
Or we
sad
should at least
sound.
put it on like in the background.
No, we should. No, it's not a background movie. We established that. We should.
Okay.
We should watch that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a core memory because Abby and I just sat down and watched a movie together and we ate our breakfast and then we went to work out. It was just so
That was
cute.
such a
That was the
vibe.
beginning of the semester.
That was a vibe. That watching Full Metal too.
Full Metal.
Core mems.
Oh,
AOT
any
too.
TV show that we've watched together.
Yeah.
I will
You.
say
We
you.
watched
We did watch you.
season
I thought you were
3.
like you, and I was like
no,
me?
no, you season 3.
You, yes, we did watch you, for better or for worse. Also, a core memory is every single time that we get to cook together.
True.
I really
Any
enjoyed
dinner
that.
time.
That was really what united us a lot this year, was
True.
making dinner.
Yeah, I feel like that was the start of like us uniting. Was we would like
Yes.
cook dinner and we would talk.
And then we would talk for hours.
Yeah, and then we'd be like, we need to shut up.
And then we were like, oh. And then we were like, we need a microphone for this shit.
We're like, put a mic in front of us.
Stuff.
Okay. Write this down. Another
Write this
episode idea. We cook dinner.
Yes.
Isn't that a great idea?
We cooked it.
I'm sorry. I
What
need
dish
to
would
write
we
these
make?
down.
Yeah, write that down.
Write these down. Write
this
these down.
Yeah, we keep the notes
I
app
don't know.
open at
Maybe
all
we have like a
times.
simple taco night or something.
Ooh, okay, that sounds like the most. Okay, yeah, we'll have an Americanized
Truth
taco
or
night.
drink. Taco night.
Yes, yes. So I think making dinner together has been a real
Yeah.
treat.
No, that's cute.
Abby showed me some new meals, and we've had a good little time.
What meals have I shown you?
Well, the penne bake.
Oh, true. That was
Penne
Wit.
bake.
Thanks to Wit.
Well, you made it though. Because it's one thing
True,
if you have all these recipes in your saved file, but it's when you make them that they count. for
You're
something.
so right.
Um,
You're so right.
And yeah, I think that's it for core memories. I'm sure there's more, and I'm sure
Yeah.
I'm forgetting them. But anytime we've gone out together, made food together,
Just anytime we're together, it's a core memory.
anytime we're together, it's a core memory, and I just like, it's just how I feel. It's just how I feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, next little thing on the list to wrap ourselves up here. We're gonna keep this episode short.
Yeah,
I feel
we'll
like
keep it short.
let's keep the content
What's next week's
fresh.
episode gonna be?
Okay, you know what? We're not focusing
I
on
was
next
thinking
week.
ahead. Okay.
So I want you to give some advice, rapid fire advice.
Ah!
So if you had to give me rapid fire advice on living with your friends versus living with someone you don't know. Go.
Just be communicative from the start, because that's going to literally avoid so much. And I know everyone says that, and you're like, it's fine.
Yeah.
But literally just lay out how you feel in the beginning, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, as someone who didn't do that,
Yeah.
there were points where it wasn't fine, but
Exactly.
it is nice. You really learn how to communicate with people when you live with others,
Yeah.
whether you know them or not.
Exactly.
Abby and I communicated more this year than we have in our
Ever.
entire,
And you
dare
guys
I
know
say
that.
it, 5 years, 6, 7 years
Listen
of
to
friendship.
episode 2.
Listen,
You'd get the vibes.
Ooh, core memory alert.
Core
when Abby
memory.
exposed me.
True.
That honestly was a time.
That was.
Okay, so yeah, you saying would you rather live with friends or would you rather live with a random roommate? Knowing now that you've lived with a friend and maybe the friendship got a little stale. Maybe that's what Abby was alluding to. Maybe the friendship's
think
just
so.
stagnant. Maybe she
I don't
doesn't
think
want to
so.
be friends with you anymore.
No, it's not
Just
stagnant.
kidding. That's just me overthinking. I was kidding.
You like trying to dig something out of me. You're like, is it stagnant? It's not stagnant.
I'm kidding.
I'm just excited for the
No,
next
you don't have to defend
chapters of our lives.
Yes, that's right. But would you
Anyways.
rather live with a friend or with someone that you don't know? Or better yet, let me rephrase that. Live with a friend or live with a significant other? Now, no one will be offended.
Wow, you're really rephrasing this.
I am. If Camilo's listening,
I mean,
don't take it personal.
Well,
She probably wants to live with me. It's the truth.
honestly, I don't know. I just feel like,
Different strokes.
are we talking about for me or for anyone
different
else? I feel like for other
folks.
people, I would try living with friends first.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't care. Like, if Camille and I want to live together, we'll live together. If we don't, I'll live with a friend. You know what I'm saying?
I know where my spot is. It's number one.
Megan's like, watch out, Camilo.
Yeah.
It just depends where life takes you. You know?
I
Mar?
agree. I don't think I'll be living with the significant other for a while, though.
Yeah. I feel like, to be fair, I like kind of don't want roommates anymore.
Yeah.
Unless it would be like Camilo or like you.
Or like more than 1 or 2 roommates.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless it's like a one person deal, I'm
Yeah.
just because I'm the type where I'm just like, my energy levels, I just get too like overstimulated when there's like a lot going on.
Yeah, and then you spend all your time in your room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that was great advice that you just gave. And
You're welcome.
now, let's bring the mood down a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Because this one might be a little sad.
Oh.
Might make Abby tear up.
Oh, okay.
So, what's one important thing you want everyone to remember as they go through school, now at your final days?
Through school? Are we speaking school in general?
Like college.
Or like college?
For all the college kids out there, what will you tell them?
For all the college kids out there?
Yes. Just starting college. Maybe they're like me. They got 1 year left in the tank.
Well, I have so many things I could say.
Well, can you just
Is
say
that
a
for
couple of
another
them? No.
date?
That's not another date.
Okay.
We're
It's
not
now.
making another
It's now.
podcast.
It's now. It's now.
We're living in the here and now.
Okay. Okay. Couple things.
Don't overthink it.
A, super cliche, but it's gonna go by really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like really quick. And
Yeah.
you're like gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna go by, but it's gonna go by quick.
Yep.
So just cherish every moment. Anytime you're like, should I do this? You know what? Fuck it. You're only in college once.
True.
See what I'm saying? That's how I've been living the past couple weeks.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm only in college once.
Just
so.
don't do anything that hurts you or
Yeah,
other people.
don't. Yeah. Be safe. Be safe. Okay, other advice? Don't wait for things to come to you when you go to college. I would say seek things out, because I think a lot of the times, like, I feel like I was definitely like guilty of this in the beginning, where I was like, I'm just gonna wait and like see what friends come about and like whatever. But college, you're literally on such a big campus and there's so much going on that like you need to like seek things out.
Yeah.
And it's very like, I guess is another tip, but everything is going to be very trial and error when you start college, and you just have to accept that. You got to be like, I'm gonna go to this, and if I don't want to go back, I don't need to.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Because sometimes there's going to be those moments where you're like, I don't want to go, but you go and you end up literally finding like forever friends or like something you're really interested in.
Yeah.
So I feel like my biggest advice in college is definitely just like seek things out. Do not wait for it to like come to you.
Yeah, whether it's
Yeah.
friendships, whether it's opportunities.
Like anything.
Yeah.
Try everything out.
Yeah. And I think also there's no shame in if you're like me, like you're a junior, or maybe you're even graduating.
Yeah.
Like, just focusing on that outside of school.
Exactly. And I feel like I struggled with that because of COVID. Like, it took away a lot of years of college for me. And then I started this year like, oh my God, I feel like a freshman all over again.
Yeah.
But it's been a great year because I feel like I lived by that philosophy where I was like, this year, I'm just going to, like, chase things and see what happens because this is my last year.
Yeah.
And it turned out really well. And I had a lot of great, like, opportunities and met a lot of great people. And it's bittersweet because I'm like, I met so many great people and friends this year, and now I have to leave. But I also feel like an old lady. And I'm like, I'm ready to graduate. I know I'm, like, ready for the next chapter.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, you know, the season finale is nearing. Yep. And you're ready for it.
But it's good. Like, you know it's going to be a good wrap-up.
It's good.
You know if it was any longer, everyone would hate the season finale.
It's just dragging.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to approach that way, too. Because I'm like, this year has been so good, and I don't want it to end. But then I'm like, maybe it's time for it to end. It's time. So I can have an even better next year.
That's what I'm saying. You got to open your windows for things to happen.
For things to come through.
For things to fly through.
Well, maybe not fly through. Let's hope they don't fly into the window.
Yeah, no.
Well, I think that perfectly wraps up today's episode.
That's so beautiful.
That was a beautiful episode. We actually recorded earlier today. We're not late at night.
Said that.
Oh, we did?
We started at like 5:03.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a short ep.
Short
epi.
Short ep.
But I think you wrapped that up beautifully.
Yes.
And I appreciate you sharing your thoughts.
Yeah.
About me, about life.
Yeah.
About love.
But overall, this year, I feel like this year has been the epitome of, like, I can't even put, like, a label of good or bad on it because I feel like it's just been so blissfully, like, life. Yes. You know what I mean? I don't know if you feel that way, but it's felt like, because I'm like, oh, it was really good, but then I'm like, oh, there were some dark moments. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I think it was just so, like, blissfully, like, just life was living. Yeah. We were just going about it. Yeah. So I think it was good in that sense. Like, things were just happening.
Yeah, this was the year that I definitely, like you said, or kind of what you were saying, is just rolling with the punches.
Exactly.
But in the best way possible.
But in the best way.
Like, the dark things would happen, and maybe you'd be struggling.
Yep.
But then, like, good things you let into your life. You just welcome them.
Yep.
You say, hey, good things.
Hey.
Come on over here. Let's have a party.
Hey.
And then they leave you, inevitably.
Oh.
Just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, we found out that we might be, guys, dare I say it, we might be extroverts. No.
We might be.
No, around the right type of people.
Did we talk about this last episode?
I don't know.
I forget. But we might be extroverts.
We might just.
Watch out, world.
Watch out, world. Because
we're crazy.
We like to have fun.
Yes, we are planning on making this summer one to remember.
Don't you worry. This podcast is gonna be.
She's gonna be popping.
Crazy. And the Instagram, like I said before, is going to definitely be. We're gonna have more fitness content.
Yeah.
Because we will definitely be going to the gym a little bit more consistently.
Not Planet Fitness.
Listen.
Until
we hit the big bucks with this gem right here, we're going to Planet Fitness.
Okay, I can do it.
Okay? Because I'd rather pay $10 a month.
No, you're so right. Than like $35.
Than $35. Even though it would be
so much better.
Such a better experience.
It's okay.
But it's okay.
We'll survive.
But yeah, just know that that's coming. If you've made it to the end of the podcast, thank you.
Love you.
Congratulations.
If you've made it to the end of the podcast, we love you so much.
We do.
Thank you for making this year better for us.
Yes, you honestly made this year better, listener.
You did.
Whoever's listening.
Probably just my mom. At this point, she's our one listener.
Yes, and love
Mom.
her. Yes. But yeah, I think that's
it. Next week we'll do like a truth or drink.
We'll do a funny one.
We'll do a truth or drink.
We'll do a funny one that's like low pressure.
Yeah.
We'll think of maybe we could ask for questions midway through this week.
Questions.
Like one person will respond.
Yeah, nobody.
But that's fine.
That's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We get it, guys.
We are here to support ourselves.
Yes.
And if you support us too, we love that.
We love you.
We really need your support.
We really need it, please.
Okay. Well, thank you all for listening.
Thanks for listening to
our safe space.
Now I have to hit the button.
Bye.
Sorry,